So we are dealing with the subject basics of business economics, Kalyani publication. So for this one, first we have to understand the syllabus so that to make the students easy for their exams. The exam is on January 29. So let us see the important concepts only. So unit 1, introduction to business. So we are dividing our subject into each unit as chapter 1 and chapter 2. So here chapter 1 is up to the concepts of business, profession, employment. Similarly, from here the chapter 2 is starting forms of business organization, in which we have topics sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperative society, company forms. So now for easy understanding, let us see in detail concepts of business. So in this one we have the topic activities of business, characteristics of business, objectives of business and functions of business. So in this manner our chapter 1 is ending up to the employment only. Again chapter 2 we are starting from forms of business organization, in which again we have various topics like sole proprietorship, partnership, cooperative society, for which the students have to prepare for each topic sole proprietorship, characteristics, advantages and disadvantages, which may be asked as a nature, merits or demerits also. Even for the partnership, characteristics, advantages and disadvantages. Similarly for cooperative society also, characteristics, advantages, disadvantages. So in this manner, so easily the student can understand the syllabus by dividing each unit into a chapters. So from concepts to the employment, the one chapter for which one question may be coming. Similarly from the chapter 2, the examiner may cover one question, because we have the OR pattern, that is from chapter 1 we may be getting a one question, and from the chapter 2 we may be getting a one question. Similarly, now going with the unit 2, basic economic concepts. In unit 1 we deal with the topic only related to the business, because our subject is a basics of business economics. So here first chapter, first unit we are dealing with the first half of the subject business. Now we are going with the topic economics. So now in unit 2 we are going with the second half of the subject, basic economic concepts. Here also again we are dividing the subject into a unit 2 into a two part, chapter 1 and chapter 2. Business economics, nature and scope, business economics, micro versus macro perspectives. Similarly, relationship with the other disciplines, scarcity, choice. So for up to this one we are covering as a chapter 1. Similarly, the opportunity cost, incremental cost and marginalism, equimarginal principle, this topic we may go as a chapter 2. So the suggestion for the students is to go with the chapter 1, because most important topic is the nature and scope of business economics. Second one, the difference between micro and macro concept. Similarly, the third question we can expect is a relationship with other disciplines. So similarly, opportunity cost, incremental cost, marginal, equimarginal, mostly we may expect either for the one question theory of business economics of a 4 marks question only. So expecting as a short note for the opportunity cost, which is very important one, most expected one. Next one we can expect equimarginal principle also. So as per my suggestion, for the chapter 2 go for the 4 marks or one question only, 12 marks, covering theory of business economics. So in unit 3, now coming with the unit 3, again we are dividing the unit 3 into a two chapters. Chapter 1, from demand to, we are covering up to the substitution effects. That is one question which we can expect is a defined demand, factors affecting demand or determinants of demand. The second question we can expect is a law of demand and its exception. The third question we can expect is a changes in demand. So up to this one we are covering with the chapter 1 first half. Now second half starting with the elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand, again we have to read the definition, types of elasticity of demand. Here three types are there: price, income, cross. And in chapter 2 only again we are covering the most important topic, and this time most expected question also, demand forecasting methods. So my suggestion to the students is compulsory go with this topic, demand forecasting methods. Now coming to the unit 4, production and cost analysis. With the unit name only easily we can understand production as chapter 1 and cost analysis as a chapter 2. So from production the most expected questions are law of variable proportion, law of returns to scale, and third one is a the simple one, production function with a short run and long run concepts. So if you are going with the chapter 1, so cover the most important two topics, law of variable proportion as well as the law of returns to scale. With this we are completing the first half. The second half is starting with the cost analysis. The most important expected question in this one is a classification of cost, or which we call it as a types of cost also. Similarly the relation of marginal, average cost, and break even analysis is the most important and expected question. So with my suggestion is compulsorily the student should go with this topic, break even analysis, definition, chart, limitations. So this is considered as the second half of the unit 4. Now coming to the unit 5, market structure and pricing strategy. So market structure let us consider as a chapter 1. Similarly the pricing strategy as a chapter 2. So in market structure, so we have the various types like a perfect competition, its feature and price output determination with a diagram. Similarly the monopoly, so here also the features and diagrammatical representation. Similarly in a monopolistic competition also the features and price output determination. Oligopoly also the same manner, the features and price output determination. Here the first half is ending, and the pricing strategy we can write the pricing strategy and the inflation and its causes and types. So with this we are ending our entire syllabus. Thank you.